Who's it gonna be? This is Lamar! Oh my God! My brain's gonna explode. My brain's gonna explode. There's something sinister afoot, absolutely. Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Slightly Biased Show here at the incredible Haymaker Studios on the Haymaker Network. I'm Slightly Biased, joined by Marcel Martin.
How's it going,
Mavs Digest, the one, the only, Mr. This Changes Everything. We are back. It's great to have you back. We got a lot to talk about today.
Oh, yeah.
A lot to talk about. But, of course, it's time to announce the winner of our incredible giveaway. Somebody gets to go to a Mavs game with me on Tuesday to the Celtics game. No Jason Tatum, unfortunately. To Celtics game, we're right behind Followell, Skin, Devin Harris. A lot of you entered into this contest. Thank you, guys. Kudos to you. It was random before you guys get any ideas. It was completely random. And I did X out anybody that I knew. So I saw a lot of you out there that were trying to sneak their way in, weasel their way in. And I should have done that. Because honestly, how would anybody have known? I should have just picked a friend and nobody would have ever have known. But I did, we did pick it completely random. And the winner is... Who's it going to be?
Who's going to be?
Oh, we got a whole video.
The winner is
Julian in Circle.
Oh, man, I can't believe it.
Congratulations.
Yo, my burner account won?
Yo, is this your burner account? All right, we're going to the game together.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I knew it would work.
So, Julian, congratulations. We will reach out to you to lock in the details, but we're excited. We're pumped up. You guys think So Rigged? Yeah, So Rigged.
Yeah.
My good friend Julian in Circles, who I definitely know, is we rigged it, guys. No, you guys let me know. I mean, we're going to be on TV. Is there anything we should do to draw attention to anything?
I've got a shirt that you can definitely wear.
Wait, is this a new camera angle?
Oh, man. Oh, whoa.
We're spicing it up.
Okay,
Spicing it up
wow,
just a little.
geez.
Getting a little spicy. I got a shirt that you can wear to the game, though.
Okay.
It's a blue shirt.
Well, I'm already bringing a shirt.
Well,
so I don't want to upset.
You can bring this for Julian.
Okay, maybe.
It's a blue shirt for Mavs, obviously. It's got a face on it. It's a very recognizable face.
Oh, God.
He does have a little bit of a caricature addition to his face.
Is this what you brought in today?
No, I was going to bring it in,
Okay.
but I brought something else for you, though.
Okay.
But it is a shirt that I have of Nico Harrison with a clown wig, clown nose. You should definitely wear that, especially if you're going to be behind Mark Followill.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe Julian will have to be the test subject on that one.
Oh, for sure. But before we continue, first of all, thank you for bringing me on.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for having me on. Last time I was here, it was amazing. I hope this time again is also amazing. But I got some gifts for you, man. I think we got to do this in style.
Okay.
All right. I got these shades for you.
Look at this.
You know what I'm saying? Just bought them. As you can see, the tag still on them. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, man. Got a little
This
swagger.
really is the Slightly Biased experience through and through.
I thought of you.
Yeah. And I like the sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, of course. Ted Lasso, Cooper Flag.
Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
Two worlds collide.
Yeah. I bought this from a Twitter user.
Okay.
I forgot his name. I tried to find it. It's actually no longer available, so limited edition. Ted Lasso, Cooper Flag. That's me.
They could be in this chat. If that was you who designed this,
Possibly,
please chime in.
Possibly,
You
yeah.
have to keep the tags on the shades.
Oh,
Okay.
of course. Authentic.
Yeah, and their designer brand. So
Yeah. Dolce & Gabbana.
that's right. So we got to keep this up. Well, thank you, man. That's very
course.
thoughtful of you that you would think of me when you saw these.
Of course.
I think we are kind of rocking them.
I think we look pretty good. If you ask me. I feel like we have all the basketball knowledge to talk about all the trades, about everything in the landscape of the NBA. Like these shades, plus 10 to my basketball IQ.
That's nice. Yeah, it's like a 2K boost.
Yeah. I still have those generic 2K shoes on my player, but the shades, I'm definitely getting them today.
Yeah, I've got I was actually running some 2K a couple days ago. I still got the generics on.
Hey, man, when you're getting torched by someone in generics, it actually makes you want to turn the game off.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm a defender.
Okay. No, that's fair.
Because the thing is look, here's just the reality of 2K. And this isn't a social commentary or anything, but it's just true. Mm-hmm. When you're rolling in there with a white guy, and this isn't even necessarily true in pickup basketball. Because, you can tell in pickup basketball when a white guy's got it, right away.
Oh, he's a shooter.
And yeah, they'll always pass to the white guy in pickup basketball because, let me see if this guy can shoot.
Yeah,
Let me shoot. 2K, you're not touching the ball at all. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just defend, and I'll impact the game that way.
You know what? When I get home, I'm about to make a whole new my player. I'm going to make a 6'5" white guy sharpshooter wing.
There you go.
3-and-D Klay Thompson style. Catch
Luke Kennard.
Yep, and that's gonna be me. And they're like, man, this dude's great. I'm like, fooling everybody. Catfishing 2K.
I do a Draymond build. My friends always make fun of me because it is the most boring build, but I actually have a great time doing it. I'll finish games 4 points, 11 assists, clamping.
Yeah,
Like, it's
all
awesome.
defense. Draymond Green is a utility player.
Yeah.
He's not flashy. Nothing's really spectacular. Nothing is elite about him, but utility.
And there's something fun about it.
Yeah,
Because no one in 2K like plays a role.
no.
And
no.
so my win percentage is crazy.
Oh yeah, I bet everybody's just trying to just score. Just everybody can shoot.
TGK says you're down 3-1 in y'all's series.
Look, me and TGK, we got this 2K series where he's the Lakers and I'm the Mavs. Game of 7, trying to see what it looked like. And I no longer have Anthony Davis, so it was tied 1-1, and now I'm down 3-1.
Why is that? Wait, why?
Because he's hurt. Anthony Davis is hurt. I don't got him anymore.
Oh, so you guys just do like the play now roster thing?
Yeah, I'm screwed because those first 2 games with AD, man, that's cheat code.
Yeah.
Like I was actually telling my chat last night during the game, like the Mavs on 2K, amazing team. Amazing.
They are. They're always so good.
They're so good. Yeah, except real life does not imitate art.
Before every year, we do a 2K rebuild on my channel, and it literally is you pretty much have to do 0 things for the Mavs.
It's super easy. Even last year when we had Quentin Grimes, bro, that team was amazing.
Yeah,
on
I forgot.
2K.
I forgot on 2K with the year before with Luka. I don't think I did a single thing, and we were a dynasty. This year, I had to maneuver.
Man, if only Nico played 2K.
I know. Maybe he was. Maybe that's the problem.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe that's the problem. His 2K was like, oh, AD. Ooh,
broke
AD and Kyrie.
Go ahead and bring me over here. Imagine him on the Dallas Mavericks. Maybe that's what he had to go to Rob Pelinka with. He brought his PlayStation to the coffee shop. He's like, hey, check this out on 2K. If I get AD, my team's really good. And you have Luka, your team's okay. But like, yeah.
Well,
Rob Pelinka was like, sure.
Luka in 2K is just ridiculous.
Yeah, but you got to think about from Nico's perspective. He's not really going to be selling Luka. For a shoe salesman where your job is to sell things, you couldn't sell Luka on for more than just one first round pick. Like, we don't have to rehash it.
Well,
even though the anniversary's around the corner.
Let's say we are like 3 days away from the anniversary.
Yeah.
Fix Cooper's jump shot in 2K, bro. I think they need to fix it in real life first before we fix it in 2K. If we're just being truthful,
we have a 3-point problem on this team.
Oh yeah. So I got to be honest, and I was just telling you this before the show started, and I just have to be upfront and honest, guys. Because I feel like that's what you guys appreciate from me. Mm-hmm. I did a Locked On episode last night. I don't know how much of the game I watched. But I did tell Nick that in advance. I was like, I'm not going to lie, bro. I was really half watching this one.
And, at least you're honest. And I don't blame you. I think it was like for the second half of the third quarter, because I always talk to my chat, always reading the comments, and I feel like that generates good conversation. Because otherwise, I'm just talking to a computer screen, right?
Yeah.
And so we were on the topic of the conspiracy that they traded Luka for ratings, and I'm getting into that whole rabbit hole, and I'm just, rambling. And I was like, oh, don't worry, guys, they're just shooting free throws. The second half of the third quarter was just free throws. I'm like, you guys aren't missing anything, I promise. Just, let me change the score. Yeah, free throws. Yeah. It was a game that we probably could have won if we had Cooper Flag, if we had, maybe someone else, Clay as well. They weren't really playing that well. But then again, they could have just been playing to our level, which was bad.
I feel bad because I'm right at this point where if Coop's not playing, I do not want to watch. Like
a lot of people feel that way, yeah.
It makes me feel bad for some of the other guys on the team, but we're already such a boring team. Even with Coop, we are boring.
And that's the sad part too. All right, so as a content creator, let me know if you understand, if you feel the same way I feel. When we had Luka, man, you make a video about Luka or even about Luka and Kyrie, go crazy.
That's what I don't give is people's like, yeah, Luka hate drives clicks. I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Luka love drives clicks, but you know what doesn't drive clicks for me? Cooper.
Yeah, not yet, at least.
I'm waiting for him to really ascend right now, but it's crazy that you say that, like, when Cooper's not playing, and more people feel that way than you think. They don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only reason to watch this team.
It's just interesting.
And I feel bad saying that, because, like, I like some of the guys on the roster.
I like watching Najee Marshall play.
Yeah,
I love watching
Najee.
how Brandon Williams attacks the basket like he's 6'8" and not 5'8", so that's cool.
Yeah, but, Naz Reid always pops off against the...
Always. And Julius Randle was not missing a single shot.
Yeah, he always pops off in Dallas as well.
Isn't he from here?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's right. He is. Yeah,
was that? I thought you were doing that as a bit because it's always like anytime he's here, it's like, well, he's a Dallas guy, right?
Yeah, he's a Dallas guy. It means he's coming home.
Hey,
him.
Where did he go? Prestonwood, right? Was that him or was that Marcus Smart?
Oh, Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he went to. Wait, I think Marcus Smart went to. I forgot. PCA, right? Yeah. That's right. Julius Randle went to PCA in our senior year. He tore his ACL.
Ooh.
Hey, that's right. Flower Mound Marcus was Marcus Smart. I didn't know that. All right. Okay. So we do have some kind of important. Are we going shades the entire show? Or?
I'm going the whole show.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Look at that. See, look.
Oh, Goggins.
It's the Great Wall Goggins.
That's right.
Look,
is that
it's
his
the
brand?
vibe, bro. It's the vibe.
We might need to hit him up.
Yo, Goggins, come on down. Come on down.
Do you watch Fallout?
I have yet to watch past episode 1, but I know
Of
it's
the
a good
new
show.
season?
Of like the first season.
Oh.
I know it's a good show. I love all the games. I know it's good. I'm always bad about like watching shows. I still watch like reruns of Survivor when I'm like, man, I should watch a new show, and I just don't.
You watch Traders?
My girl got me the Traders. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
I'm not gonna lie. I can fall victim to the reality show slop.
Yeah, I draw a line on 1,000-pound sister. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, no. Some of those,
Yeah, nah.
it always has to be in like good fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Those type of, like, I mean, like the game shows.
Yeah, like that's interesting. I can follow it.
Right, like the what was that one? Like
Secret
anyone
Lives
that
of Mormon Wives.
anyone where I dive into people's families, I'm like, I really don't give a fuck at all. Like,
nah.
I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, it's like,
And God bless them, but like, I couldn't care less. But Traders is pretty fun.
Traders are cool. I'm always just seeing who's gonna die next, who survives.
I feel like that'd be a fun show to be on.
Yo, imagine we get just a bunch of content creators and just do
Yeah.
Traders.
Should we just do a Traders?
We definitely should.
I think that could be a lot of fun, actually.
That'd be pretty dope.
Love Island. Yeah, I mean, I Love Island is a big time background show,
Never got
but
into it.
It's very stupid.
Yeah.
I used to love some of all the competition shows always fall off dramatically after
They
like
do.
the first week.
Because it's like they'll have their viral moment where everyone's talking about it, and then it's like, all right, this is more or less what it is. So,
Yeah.
Nah.
That was like American Idol. The auditions, peak.
Funny, amazing. But then after that, like, I don't.
But
care.
once they're all good, it's like I don't give a shit about any of these
You're
people.
all good singers.
Yeah, like I don't care about anything
Boring.
else here. Anything else? All right. So the big story, Giannis.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Is it finally happening?
Yes, finally, and I truly do believe it with all my heart.
You believe it'll happen in the next
I believe it's going to happen probably before, what's today? Thursday? Probably before Tuesday.
week? Okay. Wow. All right. So as a fan of basketball, I'm saying this: it has to happen.
Yes.
Because if it does not happen, this will be the worst trade deadline in 10 plus years. I think
Yeah.
by a lot.
I already
Nothing
feel
will
like it's
happen.
been pretty mid.
Right. But if Giannis gets traded, that's crazy, one. And two, that opens up like the pathway for teams to be like, okay, we have to compete with whatever team gets Giannis now. So we have to go out and do something. And now maybe we go get AD, or now maybe we go get Lowry or MPJ or whatever. But if Giannis doesn't get traded, then the Heat, Warriors, Knicks,
Timberwolves.
literally, I'd throw the Lakers in there. Any team that could talk themselves into it, like, oh, we might have a chance at Giannis. We'll do zero things. They will do nothing at the trade deadline.
Nothing. They'll just wait.
For them, it's like, why when we could maybe make a play for Giannis?
Yep. Why make
5
this
months.
safe trade? Like the Miami Heat, they were tied to Ja for a while. Why not make this safe, easy trade where I know Ja wants to come here? He bought a house in Miami. Like, cool, mutual interest. Nope, we want Giannis. And I think there was a report that came out last year where a lot of teams are kind of at the stopgap where they're not doing anything because of Giannis. And now that it's been confirmed, he does want to be traded. They're working on a suitor. Everybody and mama throwing their package, and they're not entertaining any other trade. So yeah, to your point, this could be a very boring trade season. Like the deadline could come and like Giannis doesn't get traded, and then nothing else happens. They're just like, well, damn.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm worried about. So you think it's going to happen sooner rather than
I think
later?
the right decision for the Bucks is to make it happen sooner than later. Which, if you give teams until the deadline to bring you their best package, you're kind of just like, you give them time to think about it. And I would much rather, if I'm the Bucks, I'm going to put so much pressure on you to make a move right now. Give me your best offer now, so you don't have any time to second guess it, any time to sleep on it. No, Pat Riley. I want Kelly Ware. I want you can throw in Nikola Jovic, but I'm obviously getting Tyler Hero. He's coming back to Milwaukee. I also want Pele Larson, and I want like 4 first-round picks. You have until Sunday night to say yes, or I'm going to the Timberwolves. I don't want these other teams time to think about it.
Yeah.
I want there to be very little negotiation. I set the price, yes or no. I'm moving on. I'll sit on Giannis over the summer.
So okay, so expand on you saying it makes more sense for the Bucks to do it now, because I actually agree with you.
I think it makes more sense for them to do it now. Also,
At the trade deadline as opposed to in the summer.
doing it now, between now and Thursday, opposed to summer, is the Bucks shouldn't really wait till the summer.
Yeah.
The summer is
Well, everyone
when
says that might be smart, but
Well,
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either, because other teams are also waiting for the summer. I think the Mavs, for example, will wait till the summer to trade 80. So do you want to just take up all this limelight of you moving Giannis now, all eyes on you now, or wait till the summer where you may not have the best package, where someone may just figure it out, I'll just pivot somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think while you strike while the iron's hot.
So I'm thinking like my stance would be you get 2 playoff runs with Giannis if you trade for him now.
Right.
So if I'm a team like, obviously all the suitors that we've heard, but if I'm a team like Detroit, and my name, and I'm just throwing them out there, but my name hasn't been mentioned
Right.
as a team Giannis would want to go to. Or like Portland or some shit. Like one of these teams where Giannis hasn't specifically said I'd stay there. And I could think to myself, well, if we get 2 playoff runs, like it doesn't really matter if Giannis wants to stay here or not, because that might be good enough.
Yeah.
And so that might make the pool stronger. But also, like, dude, the cap stuff is alarming. And my guess would be because Giannis said he'll be back by the end of February. My guess would be if he doesn't get traded, I could see a world where it's like, you're done. Like, we're just shutting you down.
Yeah. And at that point, as the Bucks, if I am the Milwaukee Bucks, the way I'm also thinking about it is they're the 11th seed in the East?
I think they're 12th. They're behind
12th?
Charlotte now.
Cool. So I'm in the lottery. You're telling me that I can trade Giannis for a bunch of young players' picks and get a lottery pick?
Well, here's the thing about their pick, because people say, because the Hawks, there's this really weird thing, because the Hawks can choose the best of the Bucks and Pelicans pick.
That's interesting.
But the Bucks get the second best. So it is in the Bucks' best interest to tank.
Yeah.
Because even if they end up getting the number 1 pick with their draft pick, which would suck to give that up, if the Pelicans end up with the 4th pick, then you get the 4th pick.
You're right. I mean, it's definitely a gamble. I mean, it's always a gamble when you make trades, especially when picks are involved, players involved. But if I'm the Bucks, I'm setting a deadline. I'm not waiting till the last minute. I'm not giving you time to talk to other teams to try to find if you can have like a backup deal in case you don't get Giannis. No, I'm gonna need 3 young players, 4 picks, yes or no. You have 180 minutes to make a decision.
Dude, not only that, but they're 4 games back of the 10 seed.
Brother, they're not going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, then they're just going to lose every single game between now and then. Yeah. I'm so intrigued because I think there's some good offers out there, actually.
Yes.
Like, Miami's offer is pretty good.
I think Miami has the best package. I've seen many float around. I do think Tyler Hero will be a part of any package.
And good player.
I mean, he is a great player. I mean, I think it also just helps Milwaukee. He's like, oh, he's from here. You know, that kind of makes you feel like you can keep him a little bit longer. Pele Larson, who a lot of Heat fans love him. I've been watching him lately. He's really, really good. A tough defender and a good guard.
Can I say something that's crazy?
Let me hear it.
I mean, the Heat, obviously, you say goodbye to Tyler Hero. I think I want to keep Pele Larson.
Oh, yeah.
Because I need some depth.
Yeah,
I'm
not going to just trade away everybody and say, hey, Giannis, make it work with Terry Rozier. You know what I mean? Like,
and he ain't walking through that door.
No. But if I'm the Bucks, yes, Pele Larson or Kel'el Ware or Nikola Jovic or even
there's no or. Kel'el Ware's coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, unfortunately, they don't even like Kel'el Ware.
Yeah.
The way Coach Spo's been treating him, giving him DMPs, little minutes, it's ridiculous. But Jovic involved, Kel'el Ware involved. I mean, Kasparis, he's a pretty good young. Like, they've got good young talent and they got good picks. It makes sense. I don't think the Knicks have nearly the. I mean, they gave up how many first-round picks for Mikal Bridges?
All of them.
They're kind of drained right now. They don't even have the good enough young talent compared to the Heat. I don't think the Timberwolves are willing to really give up what they need to. It's up to Giannis. I know at the end of the day, Giannis will have the final say, but if I'm the Bucks, Miami, you got the best package for me. And everybody. And the fact that the Warriors think they're in the mix.
Well, the Warriors one I agree with. Like, the players suck. The players are way better with the Heat. But the Warriors one is, if they throw every pick at you, you're looking at what could be very, very good picks.
Very good, yeah.
It sucks for the next 4 years or 5 years, because that's kind of where I go back to with the Warriors. Like, what am I selling my fan base for the next 5 years?
Giannis.
Yeah, like Giannis is gone, and now we have Jimmy Butler maybe next year, maybe, and then Jonathan Kuminga.
No, but then again, if I'm Milwaukee, why am I taking Jimmy Butler, Jonathan Kuminga, and you can give me like 4 future first-round picks.
You'd be trading it for the picks.
For sure, but then it's like, I got nothing to really look forward to until those picks pan out.
They said the Warriors might include pods. I'm like, that's a threat.
Sure, that's something.
That's
but
more
I
of a
still
threat
don't think that's better than Tyler Hero, Pele Larson, Kel'el Ware, Jovic, Kasparis, or any combination. Even Jaquez, I think, could possibly get traded. And I'm a fan of him.
Yeah, Jaime Jaquez is good.
He's awesome. But like the Heat just have a lot of good young talent. And getting picks, like, that's the difference. The Heat will give you 2 players that one's not even playing. The other one, you will have to play because he'll probably be your best player. And then picks that won't pan out till years later when those draft picks come. Versus Miami, I can give you a bunch of good young talent that have promise and potential now and picks for the future.
Yeah.
I'm doing that right now. And then, obviously, Kyle Kuzma, Miles Turner, y'all gone too.
Yeah. Yeah. Immediately, I would try to flip those guys. I mean, if I'm them, I'm trying to trade Kuzma in the Giannis trade.
Oh, yeah.
If at all possible.
I'm trying to package them together.
Yeah, if that could happen.
Hand.
So there's been one team that Shams mentioned and then Wendy mentioned today.
Yeah.
And whenever that starts to happen, I start to go, okay.
A little smoke, there's fire.
The Timberwolves.
Yeah, I think from a competitive standpoint of where Giannis wants to be, because you also have to understand, besides the Bucks wanting to get the best deal possible, Giannis, his ultimate just discomfort is the fact he's not winning.
Yes,
he wants to go somewhere that's winning. So when you look at New York, who's been struggling as of late, you look at Miami, who's struggling all season long, look at the Warriors, who are still struggling. The Timberwolves are the only team that's mentioned that's actually doing well, where Giannis could go and compete and win, but what would it cost? And will the Bucks be okay with that package? Does Julius Randle get involved? Is it Rudy Gobert?
Yes.
Is it Nas Reed?
So
McDaniels?
You think about it, and it doesn't make sense because the only pick the Timberwolves can trade is 2028 swap, not even straight up, just a swap.
Just a swap, yep.
But I thought about it more this morning, and I was like, you know what? This isn't half bad because it'd be Jaden McDaniels and Randle.
Okay.
Just right there. Those two players have to be in it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. If I'm Milwaukee, I don't know about Gobert. Unless there's like hey, I'm just going to throw a team out there, a center needs. I talked to the Lakers.
Yeah.
And they want Gobert. So give us Gobert and we'll reroute him to LA and that'll be what we do. But Jaden McDaniels, who knows? The Bucks could be like, yeah, we love him. Like,
hey, if that's the case, then go for it.
Jaden McDaniels probably I don't know. So I cooked this up. Can we show this on screen? And I was so proud of this. I was so proud of this trade I cooked up. And look how many teams are involved.
Good God.
5 teams.
When it gets past 3 teams, I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing at this point.
Well, this was like a challenge at this point for me.
Man, a Rubik's Cube of trades. Let's see it.
So here we go. Yeah, the Timberwolves get Giannis, Jericho Sims, Thanasis, Cole Anthony, whatever. Just throw those guys in there. Okay. So here's what the Bucks are getting in total. Juwan Berenger, who I like.
He's really good. Good young guy.
Terrence Shannon Jr., fine young guy. You're taking he's like 26, but you're taking your stabs on some of these guys. Jalen Green, we'll get to why they get him in a second.
Okay.
Rasheer Fleming, we'll get to why they get him here in a second. Kyle Anderson, whatever, and Isaiah Collier. We'll get to why they get those two in a second.
Very interesting.
And the picks are, though, where I get hung up on. Because you get the Minnesota swap in 2028, you're probably not even going to swap that. Right? And then you get a bunch of picks from the Jazz because in this scenario, you're rerouting Jaden McDaniels to Utah, which I love for them.
I think that really completes them.
I mean, that would be just a dream fit. And then Julius Randle goes to the Suns.
The
Nets are involved to get like an expiring deal.
Yeah, Nets is there to help it. This trade, if it were to go through, really shakes up the entire West.
Yeah.
3 teams are changing their entire rosters.
So it does seem gross for the Bucks, but it's this mix of future picks, picks that could be decent. Like in this scenario, you're getting a far out future Phoenix pick, which I don't mind having that. A future Lakers pick, which a future Timberwolves pick, where it's in this scenario. But you are getting like a mix of pretty interesting young guys. Yeah. I was just trying to figure out how could a Minnesota trade work? Because now that it's been brought up multiple times, I'm a little bit like...
It's what are they going to do to make it happen?
Right, their names are being thrown in the Timberwolves are an aggressive pursuit of Giannis.
Again, if Giannis has the final say, and he is... And we have All-Star break around the corner.
Well, let me say this. If I'm the Bucks, I'm telling them if I'm trading you between now and the next week, I don't give a fuck what your final say. And that's just the truth. If it gets to the... And that's why it kind of makes sense for the Bucks to maybe make a move now. Because in the summer, when you just have 1 year left of Giannis, that's when it's teams I don't know. Giannis seems like he wants to play for every team in the league.
Honestly, I heard Toronto's name out there.
Toronto's name has been thrown out. Minnesota, I mean, who isn't he willing to go to?
Yeah, he'll go to anywhere but Milwaukee.
But Charlotte. All right, let's just throw Charlotte.
Why not the Wizards?
Yeah, shit.
Him and Trae Young, team up.
I actually like Charlotte because I thought about them a little bit.
They're going to be really good soon.
Throw in one of LaMelo or Brandon Miller.
Do it.
And then a bunch of picks.
Do it. But
Giannis, Khan, whichever one of those guys you keep.
That'd be kind of crazy.
But
I can definitely see where Giannis doesn't even go to the team that has the best package. Because if they do allow Giannis to have the final say, and Giannis I have a better chance of winning in Minnesota versus Miami, they're going to look at that big old package
which wouldn't even be true.
Well, yeah. But if that's where Giannis feels, because, obviously these players talk. If Giannis has interest in going to going to Memphis, I'm sure Minnesota.
Yeah,
I'm
Memphis
sure
would be crazy.
Him, JJJ, they both get traded.
That would be a shocking one.
But if Giannis has been having these talks with Anthony Edwards already in Minnesota, then, he can obviously just say, yeah, I want to go there. I don't care what the package is. Send me there now.
Yeah.
And then, it's just egg on everybody's face. But, again, we talked about this before we went live, how small markets like Milwaukee have to do right when they trade away stars like Giannis. Just so
Do they,
down,
though?
I think they do. It's a show of good faith because down the road, I mean, first of all, who is rushing to go to Milwaukee?
That's the thing. That's exactly
No
why.
one's rushing to go there. But if they see the way that you treated a player like Giannis, where you did everything that he asked, he did everything for you, and even on his way out, you did right by him. Other players like, yo, Milwaukee ain't nothing out there, small market. But if I'm the best player, they'll treat me right.
But that to me is logic more reserved for like the Lakers, where it's like we're going to get superstars and we want to make sure we treat all these guys right.
The Lakers don't even treat their superstars right. What do you mean?
Well, they do though.
No, they don't.
Well, not their fans.
They traded. Okay, hold on. They did nothing to protect Russell Westbrook.
Well, okay,
they did absolutely nothing to protect Russell Westbrook.
Was not a superstar.
They also traded Anthony Davis in the same way we traded Luka.
Yeah,
so they do not do right by their stars at all.
That one was a little bit more understandable.
Come on.
Though.
I mean, sure. I mean, Anthony Davis went on like a podcast week before saying we need a center.
Right.
You could have traded Dalton Connect for Mark Williams. But
at that time, they already knew the Luka wheels were in motion.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the Lakers don't treat their stars that well because they know that I'm in LA. I'll get who I need to get.
Yeah.
Either you bring me
right by
championships
Kobe,
or...
and then...
Okay,
I think they've done right by LeBron. He's been there for 8 years.
LeBron.
They placated him. Like Russ, he wanted Russ. It was a horrible ass trade.
Yeah.
Anybody with common sense was like, "What the fuck is this?" They didn't do right
by Russ because
Russ wasn't a superstar.
But he was still a big name.
Yeah, but whatever. At that point, I'm like, dude, you suck. No offense for whatever.
I mean, yes, in LA, Russell Westbrook was not playing up to his contract. I agree. However, what did the organization do to protect him? Because you had LA media as well as the national media.
Where did he get
just running with Westbrook? He went to the Clippers and then he went to the Nuggets. And
wasn't he? It was the Jazz, wasn't it? And then they bought him out.
Yeah, he's been everywhere right now. But his name being just smeared through the mud. Media didn't do anything to help protect him. You had players, LeBron kind of throwing shade at Westbrook. It was really weird. And then the same thing happened when you go to LA. You become a scapegoat because what are we seeing right now with Luka Doncic? And
that's just LeBron.
Well, hold on. You even mentioned how they do protect LeBron. What did Jeannie Buss, or what did the news just come out about Jeannie Buss and LeBron?
That's more of like a weird family thing. I mean, they did.
So
draft
ever
Bronny.
since Kobe, which star has been treated well by LA?
They drafted Bronny. Like
they actually came out and said that it wasn't even like their idea.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
So it's like, what's going on? LA did not treat their stars right.
I saw that report that LeBron didn't even want them to draft Bronny.
I'm like, I don't believe that to be true,
bro.
I don't believe that to be true.
Come on, like seriously,
stop it,
Bronny. I love you, but come on, get serious.
Bronny, you would be a great streamer. You are part of the FaZe clan. You could probably go off on some good Call of Duty, Fortnite clips. Yeah, go ahead, Bronny. Go ahead and get on Twitch. The NBA, you can make way more money as a streamer, I promise you.
He did ball out in garbage time last night.
Garbage time is where true heroes emerge,
That's
like
right.
Jaden Hardy.
Jaden Hardy, Bronny, garbage time dream team.
Garbage time heroes is what I call them.
That's right. And it's always because that's how Lakers fans are like, yeah, they need to they need to play Bronny more after that performance. I'm like, how do people still fall for this every single time?
It's those fans that believe if a certain player gets just a little bit of time, they can show you. Because I don't know if you noticed, we have fans that feel the way about Jaden Hardy. Every time Jaden Hardy has a good performance.
No offense, but still.
No offense to Jaden Hardy. I've met him before. I think he's a great guy. But to be fair, anytime Jaden Hardy finishes with a decent stat line, there's always fans say he needs more minutes. He needs a bigger role. Jason Kidd doesn't trust him. But they'll ignore all the times where he's committing fouls on three-point shots, or he's turned the ball over, where he won't pass the ball. So
there's a reason he's a garbage time.
There is a reason why. So it's not like there's a hidden gem being disrespected by the coach. It's not Bronny James. It's not Jaden Hardy. No. But what's weird is how Bronny James will continue to get more minutes and a bigger opportunity than Dalton Connect.
Well, Dalton Connect is horrible.
I think he's better than Bronny.
I think they're also...
we're going mid for mid, but
right. I think the Connect thing right now, too, is they want to trade him for sure. There's no point in having him out there and risking an injury. I love this. Yeah. The irony of these guys talking about the Lakers not taking care of the superstars. Dallas is the worst franchise in treating superstars. Your all-time great goes to Lakers fans. So the thing about these chats that are so fucking annoying to me is like, dude, we know. Like, anytime we talk about other teams, like, oh, the Mavs, it's like, I am fully aware.
Yeah, it's like, not once do we talk about how great the Mavs treat their superstars.
We are fully aware.
We got Najee Marshall, in a 5-star hotel, feet up, being fed grapes by the cheerleaders. Like, no, honestly, almost every organization does some shady stuff, right? It is a business.
And they did treat Dirk like they did right by Dirk.
Oh, for sure.
Here.
For sure.
And not by building the best teams, but they
made sure he was treated like royalty.
Yes.
And to be fair, before Nico got here, it was the same for Luka.
Yeah.
They treated him well.
Well, I won't dive into it.
Well, you know what team is worse? You know what franchise is actually absolutely horrible?
From what I've heard before Nico, it was like to a point that was like almost bad.
I mean, I'm trying to just,
the level of bending over backwards.
They were doing a lot for Luka. Yes.
The regime before new ownership and new management would bend over backwards for every single player on
for every single one. Yes.
Yes. It was very player.
It was
It was very player friendly. Like you guys can almost do whatever the fuck you want.
I mean, to be fair, they're kind of doing that with Kyrie and AD right now. They definitely the superstar treatment in Dallas.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but there's just like this weird in between period now where it's like, who's in charge?
No one knows who's in charge. It's like everyone's the boss, but no one's the boss.
You guys just wait till you're healthy. Like we don't give a shit.
Exactly. But you know what organization?
This is literally like senior year of high school.
Oh, you got senioritis?
This year feels like.
You got senioritis?
Whole team has senioritis.
We're just waiting for next season.
Even the fans. The fans are like, yeah, whatever, bro.
So, yeah, just next year. But no, the organization that actually worse, that I truly think is the worst organization in the entire NBA is the Chicago Bulls.
Well, yeah, they're embarrassing.
They don't make good trades.
They don't even make trades.
They barely. I want to say before they traded for Josh Giddey in that year where they traded Josh Giddey, but they also traded away DeMar and Zach LaVine. I think they had gone. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. I want to say it's 3 or 4 years
without trading
without making a single trade.
It was like 3 years without a player for player trade.
Yeah, like what are you doing? Like for a franchise that had Michael Jordan, 2 3-peat, 6 championships, and you had Derrick Rose, and then what are you doing now?
What are they? The third biggest market?
And I don't know why. Michael Jordan is carrying that franchise.
Well, I'm just saying Chicago,
retirement.
like the city of Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, yeah.
Is like what,
it's
a top 3 sports market?
It's a huge market. And if they had a more competent front office, I could see players want to
it's
go.
ownership for them too.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
If I wanted to own a franchise, I think I'd pick the Bulls because you could be the hero, and it's like we're gonna spend money, we're gonna go all in, we're gonna return Chicago to where its rightful place is in basketball lexicon as the top dogs.
And then you got
players would want to come here. Like
yes, of course. And then you got to do what Brooklyn did.
And you know what? I'm unretiring Michael Jordan's number. Fuck that. We're looking for the next GOAT. I'm unretiring his number.
Now
that would be my number one thing. Is any GM, our owner, we're unretiring all numbers.
Wow.
History is behind us.
You would get ran out of that city by every old head. A bunch of 40 and 50-year-old black men that look just like me would run you out of Chicago.
That would be so funny.
That'd be insane. But I mean,
I wouldn't actually do that. But that would be.
It'd be kind of funny. But I think
move.
Chicago would be a nice place to go if you're a GM because you could really fix a lot. Because I don't think it would be hard to get players to come there. It wouldn't be hard to just do right by making trades and drafting players. It's Chicago. It's the Bulls.
Right.
It's not that hard. It's like if I was the next GM of the Thunder. Everybody before me did such a good job. I just have to keep it up. Yeah. It's that easy.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what the Bulls do. Everyone always mocks trades for them. And it's like, dude, do you know who they are?
They don't do anything.
They literally never.
Never.
I think Vucevic was their last in-season trade. I could be wrong about that.
And they've done nothing else.
I think that's still the case unless they made some small ones yesterday. Yeah. Or last year, I meant. Yeah, I mean, the Giannis stuff is really interesting. I don't know. I really hope he gets traded between now and next week because if he doesn't, then there's not going to be really anything going on.
It's going to be the most boring NBA season since whenever the last lockout was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Levine last year. That's right. He was in that. He was part of that Fox trade. And
my chat and I were actually talking about Levine yesterday. I would love to pose you this question.
Oh, Jesus.
This is something like there are always these little tidbits of information or little like fun facts about players that really makes me look at them differently or look at basketball differently.
Okay.
And in this specific scenario, did you know that Zach LaVine has only won 1 playoff game his entire career?
That doesn't surprise me.
Zach LaVine is younger than me. I'm 31, chat. Zach LaVine is 30. Zach LaVine feels like the most forgotten star in the NBA.
Yeah.
That does not impact play. Like, he doesn't impact winning, but he is extremely talented.
He's a weird case study because I feel like he's the first guy when all these advanced stats really started to become prevalent. He was like the first guy where it's like, oh, this guy's actually not very good.
Yeah. The advanced stats hate him.
Yeah, like this guy's just not very good. And you could watch it like a random game. Yeah. Like, holy fuck, this is the best player in the league.
Yeah, you would think that.
But then like the advanced stats hate him. And he was like the first guy where everyone was like, yeah, if you want to sound like you're smart, like just be like, yeah, Zach LaVine's not very good.
No, not at all. And again, there's players that are always that defy the stats, and either the advanced stats favor them or they don't. In the case of Zach LaVine, they don't.
Yeah.
But when you look at him, like you said, like he's a great player. He's very talented. He has it all there from the eye test. You see it. Why has he only won 1 playoff game in his entire career?
Was that with the Bulls? I'm guessing.
I want to say they beat
was he on those Minnesota teams?
It was on Chicago.
No, because he was traded for Jimmy.
I want to say it was Chicago, and they beat the Suns 1 game.
The Suns?
I want to say they matched. No, they matched
they
against the Bucks. They matched up the Bucks. No, I'm tripping. They matched up against the Bucks, and I think they won 1 game. Oh, okay. Man.
Oh, yeah. I actually vividly remember that.
Yes,
Crazy enough, that series. It's always the weirdest when it's like that Bulls team is like, that was the year that they were the best team in the East for like
they did
4
very
months.
well. I think that was like the either 2020 or 21. It was after the bubble because that's when they had
it was the year after the
Ayo
Caruso
DeSorno was popping off, going crazy over there.
Caruso's first year.
Caruso was doing
Lonzo.
good. DeRozan was doing well. Lonzo was doing well. Like that team looked really, really good for 4 months.
Yeah,
and then I think they also all caught COVID at the same time.
Yeah, and then they got hurt. I think.
Yeah,
or something.
and then Lonzo's foot.
Yeah,
it was just downhill.
And then it really just spiraled out of control.
Yep.
The Bulls, man. I mean, if I'm any team, by the way, and I mentioned this earlier, if I'm Charlotte, I am genuinely picking up the phone and calling Milwaukee right now.
Hey, what do you want? What do I got?
I'm like, dude, we're Charlotte is the 11th seed.
Yeah.
But they're 3.5. I guess they started the season so badly.
They did. But their most recent play has been crazy. I'm sure you saw them against the Sixers.
Yeah, they've won 4 straight games.
Just they're stomping mud holes in everybody's backyard.
They have a +2 1.6 net rating on the whole season.
Catching fire, I guess.
Which is better than the Heat, who are the 8 seed, better than the Sixers, who are the 6 seed, better than the Raptors, who are the 4 seed.
That's crazy.
Better than the Lakers. The Lakers is the 5 seed in the West. It's just, I mean, it is hilarious. My favorite thing with the Lakers is, so I was going to say stomp the Mavs. They didn't even stomp the Mavs. But they beat the Mavs, and then they stomped the Bulls. And then everyone's like, all right. Lakers have figured it out. Like, it's time to roll. And then good team comes in. Cavs
spanked them.
Completely spanked. I can't wait for the next time the Lakers play the Kings again. And it's like, guys, they figured it out.
We're back. We're so back.
They're like the worst. They're like the worst at because when they lose, it's like this team fucking sucks.
Oh my God.
The worst piece of shit team.
The worst.
And like Rob Pelinka needs to go to jail. And then they win. It's like, all right.
Oh no, we're good.
Yeah,
everything's fixed.
We're back.
Fine. Yeah, it's just really, really interesting. And with the trade season going on right now, like we've both talked about, it'd be very disappointing if no team makes any moves. Where I'd argue there are some teams that should definitely be making moves.
Dude, I'm telling you, if Giannis does not get traded, nothing is going to happen.
Nothing's going to happen, and I bet you the most boring playoffs are going to commence. The most boring finals are going to happen.
Well, let me tell you this. If I'm the Spurs, and I'm just going to say this, and I'm just going to say it like this.
Say it.
The Spurs are pussies.
Ooh.
If they are not calling the Bucks and offering Castle and then whatever picks to get a Giannis trade to happen tomorrow.
I don't know if you saw the report that came out right before we went live.
No,
the Spurs are backing out.
Yeah, I know. They don't want Giannis.
And they were interested over the summer, but they changed their mind now.
I get the idea behind like let's see this group. Let's see how they look.
Yeah.
You know, in a playoffs first before we make any big changes. But if there was the option to get Giannis for them, and it's Castle, and you can keep Harper, and you can keep Fox.
Ooh, keep Wemby too?
Yeah, keep Wemby, obviously. And then you have your group moving forward of, what would that be? Or like your just core would be Harper, Giannis, Fox, Wemby?
Broken.
I mean, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
They got Harrison Barnes off the bench? Like, what are we talking about?
Well, I think I was just assuming he'd have to be in it for
well, that's fair. Harrison Barnes
our guy HB just getting passed around, man. But that one is the one where, like, if that got sent to the Bucks, they'd have to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you think if Coach Popovich was still running things in San Antonio, then they would definitely make a swing for Giannis?
I don't know. It's really interesting because I think my approach would be if I had Wemby, like, look, yeah, obviously 27, 28 is like usually the age for these guys, but we just don't know with him.
No.
Like, we can't take any Wemby year for granted at all.
You really can't because it could go downhill really fast.
Right. So if we feel like this team's really good, well, I mean, what? They're the 2 seed in the West.
Yeah.
Just absolutely obliterated the Rockets in the second half last night. The Rockets team, I do not see them competing with this Spurs team in the playoff series.
I think they're frauds.
The Rockets?
Yeah, well, I think Rockets are big frauds.
Any good team that plays them, and you saw the Spurs do it last night, the moment a team realizes, oh, just put our best defender on Amin and just have them completely leave him alone.
That's it.
Problems.
And
there's no way a team can win like that.
Yeah, I think the Rockets have a very niche way of winning. That's how they win. But like you said, when a team figures it out, it's curtains. It's almost like how we figured them out because we beat them already once this year.
They're a sneaky Gaffford team.
Well,
they're a sneaky Gaffford team.
A sneaky Gaffford team, you say?
Yep.
Gaffford to Houston?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want back?
I mean, their contracts are kind of rough, but
they're all ugly.
Like Dodo's been horrible.
I don't care. He's retiring a Maverick. Bring him home.
Yeah. But the whole idea behind trading Gaffford to be like, give me some expiring salary so we can move on.
Yeah.
And get under the apron.
Where do you see the Mavericks maximizing a Gaffford trade? Let's talk about that. Where do you send Gaff and get the most?
Can we save that for like 3 minutes from now whenever we do our favorite Mavs trades?
For sure, I got you.
Because I want to make this. I don't want to spoil anything because I'm doing my trade deadline prediction video tomorrow. I have Giannis getting traded because I'm just telling you, it's shit if he does not get traded, man.
Most boring season.
It is bad if he doesn't get traded. And I think any of these West teams, like I agree with you, the Rockets are frauds.
Frauds.
And not in the sense that like they're bad. They're not bad, but they are not competing with these other top dogs.
Not at all.
And I'm even getting to the point where I'm like, if I'm Sam Presti, I think I have to do something. Because I'm horrified of the Nuggets.
They, without Jokic,
as a fake Thunder fan, as somebody who gets labeled a Thunder fan, like I'd be concerned about a healthy Nuggets team.
Yeah.
I do not know if I would pick the Thunder in that series at this point.
The Nuggets are tested this year. Like they are battle tested. They've dealt with injuries themselves. Still top.
Yeah, and then on top of that, this always happens. Now Peyton Watson has just like had this taste of just being this great
he's
high-end role guy.
He had that MJ secret stuff, and now he's like, oh, I am Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He's out there hooping for
and now you're going to add that with Jokic coming back, Brown, Gordon, Jamal. Like, dude.
It's not fair.
Oof. That team is disgusting, man.
Don't forget Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, young Timmy Hardaway. And we know Timmy.
And I'm not even saying that to be funny. Like, I'm being so dead serious.
No,
the last thing any team wants to see is Tim Hardaway get hot.
No, I know.
Because they're like, great. He's not going to stop.
Timmy will, in a 7-game series, Timmy will swing a game for you. One game, I think.
Didn't he break a record in the finals in that one random game against
game
the Celtics?
4. Most points? It was either most points in a quarter or most threes in a quarter.
Most threes in a quarter. I'm like, yeah, of course he would do that when it's like season.
Wait, was that finals history or NBA history?
Both.
Well, it was something crazy, like 7 or something like that.
I remember after the game, I'm like, it's hard for me to be happy about this.
Why?
Because I knew that we were going to lose.
Oh yeah.
It was like, of course, this is when you want to go off. Yeah, we're not going to win the series.
Dude, I was at game 3, and that was the most depressing thing I've ever.
It's like, golly,
because everyone leaving the building was like, well, season's over.
Yep, that's
but
it.
the contrast to that is I was at game 3 of the Western Conference Finals when they went up 3-0, and that was like, oh my god, we're going to the fucking finals.
To the finals.
Like that was amazing. Like, holy shit. We all kind of thought it could happen, but like, oh my god, it's actually happening.
Only had to get past the Thunder after that, man. Look, that Timberwolves team was not ready.
Yeah, they weren't. They were not at all.
Nope.
Timberwolves for Giannis. I'm interested.
That's so.
This I looked at it this morning. I was like, dude, this is actually like more possible than I originally.
Everyone's talking about it, and I think just for the sake of competing this year, yeah, Giannis to. We stand for the flag.
You like that shirt?
I love it. I need one in all colors.
All right. Well, it might be dropping sometime soon.
Merch drop.
I got a shirt dropping this weekend that I'm so pumped about. I'll show you the design after this.
Bet. I got some merch. I'm working with an artist. We're working for it on about 2 years on his merch line. We're getting like some real like nice stuff. Hoping by the end of this season.
Okay.
And I'll send you some.
All right. Yeah. Bet. Yeah. I love that. We'll do a merch swap.
Gotta do it live.
Okay.
A little fashion show.
You know, a little fashion show. I'm all for that.
You know what we need to do now that I think about it? We got to get the Maniacs to come in and they'll model it. They'll walk in front of the cameras and model it.
We could honestly probably set that up.
Probably. I'm cool with one of them.
Who?
Rob?
Yeah, Rob.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's online.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I remember I forgot I was at a game and I was just walking and he just goes, "What up, Siley?" I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?"
I almost auditioned for the Maniacs the same year I started Mavericks Digest.
Really?
But I backed out last second. I was like, nah, you know.
They're all like older, aren't they?
They are, and I would have probably been like the youngest one. And I'm like, man, I had just lost a lot of weight, so I'm like, I don't think I got the build to be a Maniac anymore.
A few of those guys are like Ozempic, like
they're not fat. I'm not saying they're obese. They're just bigger guys.
Right.
But I'm like, man, like I would have loved to be able to go in halftime or just during a timeout, go out in center court, take my shirt off, and just show the world what they're not supposed to see. I would just love to do that.
I've always wondered, like for the Mavs Maniacs and then like cheerleaders or like the entertainers, like, are you watching the games or are you just like, we're here at work?
Oh, no, I'm here to pump up the crowd, take my shirt off, and just be goofy. I don't care what the Mavs are doing. Oh, they lost. Who cares?
I couldn't do it because I'd be sitting there like, they'd be like, dude, get out on the floor. You're supposed to go. I'm like, dude.
But wait. Did
you see that? Did you see that illegal screen?
Oh, my God. They didn't call it. Oh, my God.
Ref!
You're just on the court. What are you doing? It's like, get this
ref, go back and look at that play.
See, Slightly is the real maniac.
Yeah. Whenever I sat courtside last year, I was talking shit to the ref. I posted a video. But he was cool. He came up, dapped me up at the...
That's what's up.
I wasn't like being mean. It was just like fun little...
Yeah, just...
I was like, give us a call, ref. And then he did. And we got a whistle. Then he looked at me and winked. I swear that happened.
Oh! So see, we need Slightly courtside at every game.
That's right. Yep. And I also shouted out B-Well. I was like, congrats on the contract. He's like, I was like, don't listen to what I said on Lockdown last night.
You heard nothing.
Our favorite, speaking of the Mavs, let's circle back.
Let's get into it.
To Gaffford. Because you asked me something about Gaffford. And I told you, let's come in with our 5 favorite Mavs mock trades.
Ooh.
I have 3.
I got 5, but I mean, one of them's a rehash, and a lot of I ain't gonna lie. A lot of my trades are like convoluted for the sake of conversation, not because I think I'm a good GM.
Okay. And these all work.
Yes. Well, one says it doesn't, but it does.
Okay. Do you want to start or me?
I mean, I guess I can start. I'm gonna do my rehash first because it's simple. The reason why I would want this trade to go through is because we have a problem coming up that I've been talking about on my channel of salary.
Yes.
If we don't make any trades and we keep AD into next season, we're in danger of losing Brandon Williams because he needs a contract. We know that Najee Marshall has next year.
Let me interject there and ask you a question. What do you think Brandon Williams would get on the open market? Because
$5 million a year. I don't think it'll be too much. $5 to $8 million a year, and that's good for him. And if we can't even give him that much, he's going to go somewhere else. But then also, Najee Marshall does not have an option at the end of his contract. No player option, no team option.
The sneaky thing that I don't think people realize.
We're in danger. If we cannot offer him a proper extension, he could leave just like Brunson did. Mm-hmm. We know that Max Christie and Derek Lively both need rookie extensions. Mm-hmm. We also need to sign the rookie that we draft. We are in danger of losing a lot of players or just not being able to have a cohesive team because we're keeping Anthony Davis. So with this trade, to give us salary relief, 80 to the Hawks, we get Kristaps Porzingis, Luke Kennard, and Asa Newell. I understand Zachary Sachet, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, give me Asa Newell. He'll back up PJ.
What was it again? KP, Kennard.
KP, Kennard, and Asa Newell. And I don't ever include picks because they can be whatever you want to be.
Okay, so you're saying picks could be included in this.
Picks could be.
Yeah. I mean, this is the rehash. I've kind of come off the AD to the Hawks thing just because...
I just think of salary relief. Like, we need to get...
No. I'm not even saying it from the Mavs perspective. I'm just saying from the Hawks, I don't think they would do it.
I don't think so either.
Because their eyes are on the Giannis prize. And if Giannis gets, let's say Giannis gets traded before Tuesday, like you kind of, was that your prediction?
That's my prediction.
Okay. So Giannis gets traded before Tuesday. I could maybe the Hawks could be like, all right, like let's do the Anthony Davis thing. But at this point, I've heard enough. I actually listened to a podcast with their GM yesterday, and what he said was very telling. Like they want to be the Thunder. They don't want to do the big trades. They want to have their young players. They want to
stash up picks and young players. Right. That makes sense. I mean, it was a method that works. It does take time to do that, obviously. Yeah. The Thunder were at this for, 6 years, 7 years? But it paid off.
Not even, dude.
No, I think it was like 5 because I think they got SGA in his second year.
Think about this. They were in the bubble playoffs.
They were. And I remember that was when people started looking at them.
And then 3 years later, they were the 1 seed. So it did not take as long as people think, but they got absurdly lucky though.
They made all the right moves for sure.
I think you can try to mirror their process, but to expect what happened to the Thunder to happen to you.
You can get close, but it's...
And Jalen Johnson ain't Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
No.
He's good.
He's like a J-Dub, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
And I do think Dyson Daniels is starting to crumble a little bit. I think his value is starting to tank a little bit.
I actually thought this whenever I was really thinking about the Hawks. I was like, dude, if they were to trade for AD, I think they'd have to trade Dyson Daniels. And he's been really good, but
his shot is horrible. He's shooting 60% from three.
He's very similar to a and to the Hawks' credit, sometimes they literally use him as a center.
Yeah,
because they'll have Jalen Johnson can shoot, Okongwu can shoot. Did you see what happened to him last night?
He teeth busted.
Ugh, that was disgusting.
Horrible.
Disgusting. So they
get veneers. He'd be all right.
KP when he plays, can shoot obviously.
Yeah, of course.
So they can use Dyson Daniels as this weird kind of small center hub.
Right.
But it would just be really weird with him and AD. I mean, defensively that'd be great, but I mean, this is Yeah, like I said, it's just for salary relief because our money ain't funny. Our money ain't funny, or it's a little too funny. It ain't funny at all.
No,
I have it on the screen. That way they can go along with people. Because I'll just put the ones that you say on the screen. But I guess the unpaid. There it is.
Boom.
Okay, it's a little zoomed in and wonky. Yeah. We get over on this side. Scoot over. This was the trade. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I'm the Mavs, I want to pick in this for sure.
Of course, you got to get something.
And the Hawks have that. They have that weird first round pick this upcoming year that'll probably be 20th, 21st.
And that's fine
from Cleveland.
I think fans, if we do trade away Anthony Davis, fans need to understand that the return is going to be way worse than what we sent out for him, and that's just what it's going to be. Right. I don't ever see a situation where we get good returns for Anthony Davis, whether we trade him now, over the summer, or next season.
Yeah.
You're not going to get anything back that you're happy with.
Agreed.
What you need to do is just take what you can get, prevent further issues with salary, and then just keep going.
Yeah,
you gotta look forward. You can't keep looking back.
I agree 100%. They can't let the Luka trade determine what they do with the. Let me ask you an unrelated question because I was thinking about this yesterday. So, like, all teams are gearing up for Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next? Because the Giannis one's been brewing for a while. So I think teams have always been kind of like, all right, let's like keep the powder dry a little bit in case this Giannis thing finally happens.
I think Sabonis is next.
Sabonis? Who gives a fuck? You could have Sabonis right now for a bag of chips.
I think if the Raptors do not get Giannis, if they're not able to keep up with the packages that other teams have, I think that they pivot to Sabonis.
Oh, okay. Let me rephrase the question. Who's the next like legit? I will trade everything for a guy that you think could be available. Because I was thinking, I was like, who even is it? I was looking around. It's going to be someone you don't expect.
Trey Murphy, yeah.
But
that shows you there's probably no one else.
But he's kind of already available. I was trying to think outside the box of somebody that you wouldn't expect. Mobley?
Do the Cavs make Mobley available? Mobley's been playing very good in Cleveland.
I'm just trying to think of like the next guy.
Paolo Banchero, boom.
Yeah, Paolo's one I was thinking of too.
Him and his coach, they got beef.
The thing is though, is like, so Giannis is a top 3 player, unquestionably. Paolo, I think most teams would look at and be like,
Well, if we're looking at just the top players in the league,
no way. I think Ant is
no. Luka's not getting traded. Anthony Edwards isn't getting traded.
Can I make the Luka trade argument?
Go ahead.
Not like the Lakers trade him against his will, but would we be surprised if this time if not this upcoming summer, but the next summer, it's like, hey, Luka's kind of like doesn't really love this Lakers experience.
I would love to talk to you more behind the cameras.
Oh!
I would love to talk to you more behind the cameras.
Sorry, Chad.
But that'd be interesting. That'd be very, very interesting. But when we take a look at some of the top players in the league that teams would throw everything for, like a Giannis, you have players like Jokic, ain't gonna happen. Yeah. You got Steph, ain't gonna happen.
Well, that's the thing. We always say ain't gonna happen, but okay, is Steph impossible?
Steph, yeah, no, they want to make him happy. They're going to get rid of everybody for Steph. They're going to trade Kuminga and Jimmy Butler just to make him happy.
Do the Warriors ever reach a point where, like, it's, okay, some of these trades are really bad for us? To the point where it's like, we have to, like, let's say we strike out on Giannis. If they can get Giannis, trade every pick, fine.
Of course.
Do it. But if they swing and miss and then Steph goes to them, because there was reports this week that Steph has been, like, wanting trades.
Yeah, he's been offering them, like, hey, you each make this trade. They're shutting it all down.
Yeah. So if Steph, let's just say, just throwing this name out there. Steph goes to the front office. Giannis is on the Heat or whatever. And Steph's like, hey, go out and get AD. Like, I want to contend. I want to compete. And then the Warriors are like, dude, like, at this point, we don't even, and we're saying this respectfully, we don't think you and AD is going to win us a ship in the West. And, like, we have to think about 4 or 5 years from now. Like, we owe it to ourselves. Would it be crazy if Steph's like, all right, then I'm done?
Oh,
like, I want to go. I want to compete. I want to contend.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Brandon Podjimski's my running mate.
Yeah. I mean, in that case, I don't blame Steph. I think now that you put it like that, the Warriors almost have to do something. Or, your running mate is Brandon Podjimski. I think the Warriors could pivot to bring back Andrew Wiggins. I think that's an avenue to get something back. Like, and that's why I think the Bucks need to trade Giannis early, not just for themselves, but also for other teams to pivot. If they realize they're not in the race, okay, what else can I do? Because the Giannis sweepstakes is holding everything up, and it's true.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's actually a great point, because if I'm the Warriors, I want to know. Yeah. I want to know about this Giannis stuff now.
Don't hold me on to the last minute, and then I don't have time to go somewhere else.
That's actually a great point. I hadn't really thought about that. Najee Marshall out tonight because of arrest? Interesting. Interesting. Thinking about that.
I can't trade Najee.
Şengün's actually an interesting one.
What was it, Şengün?
As like a guy who, like the big guy who could get traded next. But see, the thing is Şengün would be if it came out that the Rockets are heavily pursuing Giannis. I think it would be them looking at their situation and be like, all right, Şengün's a little. Can you imagine a min in Giannis though? What the hell does that even look like?
I don't even know. Like, that's
what does that? What? I mean, that could be fun at times.
Kevin Durant as well on the court. Like, it's what are we doing at that point? What are we doing?
I really don't know about Giannis's fit in Houston.
No, I don't think he does.
Weird.
I think him and Kevin Durant look at each other like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah,
like
I thought about Giannis in Detroit too, and I'm like,
you would have to move Jalen Duren.
It's just like that's a really weird fit, man. They need shooters.
They do.
I actually love Giannis to the Heat makes all the sense in the world to me. It's perfect. We already talked about it. They got a great trade package, and literally it is a perfect fit because Bam is shooting 40% from 3 on high volume over those last 80 fucking games.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, so like shout out to Bamonte. All right, let's get back. I don't know how we got this off track. Let me show you my number 1 power rankings.
Throw it up.
Mavs trade, not even number 1. I threw this together 10 minutes before the stream. I actually like this one. So this one to me, I like for multiple different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for it to pop up on the screen. That's my little aid, my little visual aid. Daniel Gaffford to the Hornets.
Oh.
The Hornets need a center, I think. You know, I like Hawkburner. Musa had an insane game last night. They need a rim runner. Yeah, they need a rim runner. Somebody who's under contract, too. Because I think Musa's like an expiring, but I don't know what his value would be. In this trade, the Mavs get Pat Connaughton back. But the big thing is they get their 2027 pick back.
Send it.
But in the process... You give up a 2030. You give up a 2031 swap.
Was that the Lakers, or is that the 2031? No, hold on.
The 2031 is a Dallas swap. So the Hornets still have some of your draft capital, but what you're doing here is one, you're opening up some salary space for next year, or not salary space, but you're protecting yourself against the apron.
Yeah.
But you're getting your 2027 pick back. You're sacrificing future draft stuff for it, but you're giving yourself the pathway to, okay, we'll bottom out this year, and if we're bad next year, so be it. Then we'll have 3 young guys.
To be fair, I don't completely hate this. Giving up 2031 is fine because that's what? Swap. It's a swap. It's also 5 years from now.
Yeah.
So, it's not too bad. And I actually like Pat Connaughton.
Well, he's just in here for contracts.
I mean, yeah, he'd be just salary, but I also kind of like him.
Maybe he could pitch for the Rangers.
He looks like he could.
No, you didn't know that? He was like a pitcher for Notre Dame. He threw like 98 miles an hour.
Oh my God. Yo, bring him on home.
Really? I thought the 2027 draft was look at these two comments.
You say it's too weak?
Look at these 2 chats back to back.
2027 draft 2 week. 2027 draft about to be loaded too. Chat knows best. Chat knows best.
I think I've heard the 2027 draft is pretty bad. But even in bad drafts, there's good players.
You have to know what you're doing.
And also there's no way of knowing right now.
You never know.
All right, what's your next one?
My next one is Mavericks and Bucks. And again, I am not a GM. I am out here to make you viewers upset and argue in the comment section.
Okay.
The Dallas Mavericks will send out to Milwaukee
Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson.
Okay.
And in return,
we get Giannis.
Okay.
And Gary Trent Jr.
All right. Giannis to the Mavs.
Yep. No picks involved. Straight up.
Okay.
Because Giannis looks at Jason Kidd as a father that he had in Greece, but now he has in America.
How is this even possible for the Bucks to take on 13 extra million? Spotrac says it's possible.
Spotrac, I don't know. Maybe.
So here's the thing, right? Are we frozen?
My head kind of shiny today. I did a good job.
Are we frozen? Is the stream frozen, or is this just the cameras out here?
Chat.
Oh,
what's going on?
We're completely frozen, I think.
Dalaska.
That ain't good. We're up.
We're back.
We're up. No, I was going back. I hope chat heard the. It's just the camera. Was the audio good?
Oh, we're good. We back. All right.
Okay. I hope everyone saw you say. Heard you say that Giannis, for this trade to happen, Giannis tells the Bucks, "I look at Jason Kidd as a father."
Yes.
I would say, if I were the Bucks, I'd say, "Fuck your dad." I don't care at all. I do not care.
Look, I think that's the only way that we really get Giannis is just use Jason Kidd. Like, yeah, you want to play with Kidd, right? Yeah, because I got nothing for you.
I kind of toyed with a Giannis to the Mavs trade yesterday, and I was able to concoct one that I didn't think was good.
No,
but it involved like the Warriors getting AD, and then that as a third team, and then like Kuminga and a bunch of picks and stuff going to the Bucks, including Mavs picks. Which, hey, could be valuable. Like,
could be.
Right. Like, if I'm the Bucks, like, sure. I guess in that instance, you're like, okay, Coop and Giannis long-term, that team's probably going to be pretty good.
Pretty good.
At least by, like, 2030, which is when the Mavs picks would be coming in.
Yeah.
Like, that team will probably be good by then. All right, yeah. I mean, if think about it from Giannis' perspective, right? Like,
he's like a dad.
I'm going from the Bucks, who are the 12th seed in the horrible piece of shit Eastern Conference, to the Mavs, who are the 12th seed in the stacked god tier Western Conference.
Makes sense to me. Don't run from the grind. Run to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I love that I came in here with like Gaffer to here, Najee, and you're like, yeah, Mavs get AD. I'm like, all right. That's exactly what we needed here. All right, my next one. Another Gaffford one. This is the one that's been talked about a billion times. Gaffford for Ben Math, straight up.
Yeah, I think I've talked about that as well when there were rumors. It could still happen. And I think, again, and I will also like to tell people watching, a lot of these trades could happen as long as Giannis moves soon.
Yes, I mean, Giannis really, because actually, Indiana's a sneaky team. I think if Giannis gets traded in the summer, they might think to themselves, well, we kind of want to be involved.
We could get him.
Yeah, like, and if I'm Giannis, I'm like, okay, me, Halliburton, and Siakam, like, that's really good.
I mean, and I don't know how many Pacers games you've watched. They are tanking so obvious, but they're also being ignored for tanking. Well, how are you losing this many games with Ben Mathurin, Pascal Siakam? I mean, Jay Huff has been playing really good. He's doing 360 dunks in games. Like, you still have Andrew Nembhard and all these other guys.
There's an uncomfortable Andrew Nembhard truth.
Uh-oh.
Just not great.
Oh.
Just not
Is it
good.
the Nembhard gene? He's
the weirdest player because in the playoffs, it's undeniable.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah.
This is what year is this of his career? 4 or 5?
About 4 or 5, yeah. 4, I think.
He's just not very good. But then in the playoffs, he turns up to $1 million.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at is, like, the team doesn't have, like, a bunch of scrubs and they're just bad. Like,
yeah, I know.
You don't have Turner, you don't have Halliburton. How are you this awful? Like, the Mavs without Kyrie
they just fall
and
apart
AD
late in games.
somehow figure it out to get enough wins. So I don't know. But if the Pacers did want to trade Ben Mathurin for Gaffford, I'm all for it. Do it right now.
Yeah.
Do it right now.
I think I'd go for that too. Like, whatever.
We need scoring, and we don't have it.
Yeah, and I guess you would have to pay Benedict Mathurin, but I would.
Sure.
I'd let his restricted free agency ride. Like,
well, that's also true.
If a team wants to pay you, then maybe we'll match or sign and trade you. But
we'll see what your value really is.
Yeah, like this could very easily be like a PJ Washington thing.
Oh, for sure.
Where it's like we can hold out forever because we don't think a team is.
Funny enough, if you trade for Benedict Mathurin, I would argue that in that same summer you trade away PJ.
PJ, I think, is probably on the chopping block, unfortunately.
Yeah, his defense is great, but it's not good enough when your offense can't really hold. Like, he's averaging 14 points a game.
He's better off on a team that's very good.
Yes.
And that's just not the best.
As a third option, best third option in the league.
Yeah.
But it's just, we need scoring.
I don't know about best third option.
Yeah, I mean, there's Austin Reeves.
There's Aaron Gordon. There's...
Aaron Gordon's a great third option.
Yeah.
I mean, VJ Edgecombe, is he a third option, fourth option?
Yeah, I mean...
Maxey, is he his first? I mean,
I'd say Maxey's their one, Embiid, and then you could say PG or VJ.
So, I mean, I still think PJ has value. I just think the team has to make sense, and unfortunately, the Mavericks don't make sense for him anymore.
No,
especially if you get Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, you send PJ somewhere, you get some complimentary pieces, and you go about your day. But
all right, next one.
Next one I got you right here. This is the Mavericks and the Jazz. Now, I told you. We don't always have to send players to the top. Sometimes you send them to the bottom.
I actually don't hate this.
And now it says it doesn't work only because of $1.1 million, so I'd have to make it work somehow, right? But in this trade, we get Lauri Markkanen.
Okay.
Because the Jazz, they got to go in a different direction. So I'm going to go ahead and take Lauri Markkanen off your hands.
All right.
I'm sending you out Klay Thompson.
Oh, wow.
Daniel Gafford.
Okay, they might say yes to this one.
And PJ Washington.
So summer trade.
Summer trade. Yeah, this is a summer trade. Yeah, I'm doing it. We get Lauri Markkanen, help us space the floor. He can also play a little big down low. They can get Klay to finish out his career. They get Gaff as a backup big. They get PJ to add to their defense that they don't have.
So what? And then what? Are you releasing Danny Ainge from his captivity after you've held him hostage?
Yeah, that's the only way it would go down. I would have to go John Wick. I kidnapped your dog.
I mean, this would obviously have to include picks.
No, of course.
I mean, summer, you never know. Like, you never know the direction teams want to go.
Yeah.
Lowry's an interesting one where it's like, if the Giannis trade happens in the next few days, is Lowry not the immediate next target for everybody?
I mean, why not? But like you said, Danny Ainge is hard to deal with. It's hard to deal. He always has to feel like it was his idea and he fleeced you. That's how Danny Ainge works.
Yeah. I mean, they need to do something. I like them as a sneaky aggressive team.
They're
that mock trade idea was like, ew, if the Timberwolves can get Giannis and Jaden McDaniels is floating around, I would love that for them.
It helps them out a lot.
I've grown. Look how much I've grown since the start of this stream.
Oh.
Posture, guys.
Posture.
I feel bad because I've fixed my posture over the course of the stream and it has fucked up the camera because whenever I was sitting originally,
I've been terrible. Slowly just shrinking.
Here's my last one that I had.
That's hurt.
Bear with me on this because it seems disgusting. And it is, and I get it. Clay to the Clippers. Go somewhere that could be good. Go somewhere that could be good, man. You don't deserve to be on this piece of shit team. Bogey comes back, and don't be too scared about Bogey's $16 million next year. It's a team option.
We decline that.
So boom, decline. Goodbye, Bogey. Enjoy FC Barcelona or wherever you go.
So that's what, $30 million cleared up in 2 years? Or in 1 year, I guess? We draw
16, yeah.
I'm tripping, yeah. 16, yeah.
And then what you get is you get a Memphis Grizzlies second-round pick in this upcoming draft, which could be like a top 10 second-round pick.
If this was the only trade we made, I'd be kind of disappointed.
Yeah, do not expect the Mavs to be doing anything crazy.
Now, if they traded AD and then made this, we're making some moves. But
AD would be the big trade, but like expect a salary type of trade similar to this. This will be what happens.
Salary dump is almost the most important thing we have to do right now.
Yes, like that. They're going to look to find ways to clear some money between now and next Thursday.
Yeah. So my mock trade. Now this one, it's like a pipe dream, but like.
So the other ones weren't pipe dreams, but this one is.
Yeah, no. Those were just, if I could just wave my hand, make it happen. Sure.
Okay.
This one, I feel like if you have the right people in those rooms having conversations, and if you are that good of a negotiator, I feel like there's a chance it could happen.
Just give me give me the two teams. Let me guess if I can guess it.
The Dallas Mavericks and the Miami Heat.
Amonte?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, let me hear it.
So.
Because I could actually get a board AD to the Heat if this is where this is going.
So there's been reports saying that if the Heat can't get Giannis, they could pivot to AD, whatever, whoop-de-woo. Not sure if that's true or if that's just Rich Paul talking. But anyway, we send AD, just AD. We get back Tyler Hero.
Okay.
Pele Larson.
You love Pele.
I'm a big fan. I think he could play well next to
Pele Larson's Pele Larson's a legit good player.
And Norman Powell.
Okay.
Because that's some expiring contracts that we can work with. Norman Powell, $20 million off the books. Pele Larson has 2 more years on his very small contract. And then you got Tyler Hero for just 2 more years. They're ready to move on from Tyler Hero. That is a fact. I don't think getting AD is enough. Maybe I have to include a Najee Marshall. Maybe I have to include a Brandon Williams, knowing that we don't have the money for him, really. It's the framework. But now that I know that the Heat aren't that high on Kelly Ware, I think you could get away with getting Kelly Ware for 80.
Maybe.
But we would most likely have to take on Terry Rozier's horrible contract and deal with his legal issues, which is fine.
Yeah, I mean, expiring, whatever. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll take it. It's expiring. But obviously, with this Heat, there's one player that you would want, take your pick, but then you're taking expiring contracts. Norman Powell, Terry Rozier, they're both expiring. That's about $40 million right there, just about. So.
Well, I would say the Heat probably want you to take Rozier.
Yeah, for sure.
Because, in this scenario, you're taking who would even be their guards?
That's why you send Brandon Williams. Send Brandon Williams. Little B will. Send him down south.
I don't think AD to Miami is crazy.
I don't
think they would do it, but I think it's like a fit that makes sense.
You would have to do a lot of negotiating, and I do think this is like the framework, like the skeleton of it. But then as you keep talking, maybe a third team gets involved. Maybe you have to add more pieces. But then you have to sit there like, are you okay with that trade though?
Yeah.
Because I think we want to get rid of AD the easiest way possible without having to attach too many other players.
Yeah.
Or throw in D'Lo. It ain't like Kid wants to play him anyway. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Can we talk about how Jason Kidd said, oh, yeah, I'm not playing D'Lo because I want to go younger, and yet you play Caleb Martin and Klay Thompson, who are both older than D'Lo?
Caleb Martin's just better than D'Lo. Full stop. Caleb Martin is a better basketball player than D'Angelo Russell, through and through.
I don't believe that.
Through and through. He's just better.
I don't believe that.
D'Lo, I mean, it's over for him, I think.
I'm on D'Lo Island. I still got faith in D'Lo. I think that what people's expectations of who he should be is not the reality of who he is. And until people accept who he is, they can be happy with the results. Perfect example, Dwight Powell, who was once our starting center.
Dwight Powell's better than D'Angelo Russell.
The next segment on the Slightly Biased Show is...
I mean, some of these guys are just like good basketball players. Like D'Lo is just, if he's not like at the level he was offensively, then he's not playing defense. He's taking bad shots. And I'm just being real. I wish he was good. I wish he worked out for the Mavs. But, obviously it hasn't.
I think it's just the bad fit. I don't think it's him. More so You came in hoping that you could rejuvenate your career, get another shot, and unfortunately, Jason Kidd said you're in the wrong team.
Yeah, very clear.
Wrong place to do that.
Very clear that Kidd did not want.
Not at all.
At any point in time.
No, this was all Nico.
Yeah, I think AD. It's hard for me to imagine him getting traded. Just being honest.
Yeah, and that's the sad truth because it's like what we want and what's going to happen. Two different things.
A Giannis trade has to happen.
It has to
for AD to get traded. I do not think it happens without Giannis getting traded.
Yeah.
Because that would be a team completely taking themselves out of the.
Oh yeah, you trade for AD
sweepstakes.
before Giannis moves, and you just don't think you can get it.
Giannis. Right, that'd have to be it. Like, hey, we've already tried, and there's just no way we can get him.
So you're saying the Bulls will trade for AD?
No. I wish if the Bulls were like stupid, but like stupidly aggressive, I would say yes. Call them right now. They just don't ever do anything.
They don't do anything.
So I'd be so shocked if they were just a pivot out of nowhere.
It really makes me wonder if you had to work for an organization. Wouldn't you want to work for the Bulls?
Yeah,
what do they
job
do?
Security.
My job would be so easy. I go in the office. I send some emails. I probably check in on the team. All right, going home.
Yep,
we're not making trades. Bye.
Let's just draft this random French guy, Noah Sangay, who won't play for a year. So we don't have any pressure for a year.
No.
And then next year, when he comes back, if he's bad, it's like, dude, it's his first year back. Like, give it a couple years.
Yeah. We won't trade him until like his 12th year anyway. Because we're Chicago.
Yeah, it's true.
Chicago.
I'm interested to see what they do. They have to trade Kobe White. They have to. The Bulls will make a trade. I'm willing to guarantee it. The Bulls will make a trade.
I don't think they will.
They will make a trade, and it'll either be Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, or Trey Jones. And if I were a smart team, I'm calling about Trey Jones. If I were a smart team, I'm calling about Trey Jones.
If you were a smart team.
Yeah. And honestly, I really think I could GM a team. Like, I really do.
I think
teams don't try hard enough, and you want to know who's living proof of that? The Lakers, who are obviously trash. But DeAndre Ayton hasn't been closing games for 2 weeks. He's absolutely shit. We all knew that. We all knew. I was telling you guys all summer, Ayton is such a horrible fit for what this Lakers team wants to do.
Yep.
And for what and then I watched Moussa Cisse. Mm-hmm. I watched like Christian Coloco was good on the Grizzlies, and now he's on the Hawks and has been good this year. Yep. I watched Moussa Diabate. I'm like, you can find these Tomlin on the Cavs last night. You can find these uber athletic, set hard screens, run to the rim guys literally anywhere.
Yeah.
They grow on trees basically, and this dumbass Lakers team couldn't put 2 and 2 together.
The pathetic Lakers.
They're so pathetic. Let me tell you something about the Lakers.
Let me tell you something about the Lakers.
And I call Rob Pelinka robber. I call him the robber.
Robber Pelinka, because
all robs everything. And he's never earned anything.
Never worked hard a day in his life.
I've worked so hard to get to where I am.
You know.
And Rob Pelinka, he just shows up one day. They love him there in Lakerland.
They love him, and I don't know why. I can't stand Robert. You know that 5-team trade to get Clay? That was all me.
That was all me.
That was all me. I orchestrated a 5-team trade, but Robert Pelinka, let me tell
Washington,
you,
I did that
all
trade.
he did was pick up the phone and just gave Nico whatever he wanted.
Crooked Nico.
Crooked Nico is what we call him.
He called Crooked Nico and said, I want Luka Doncic.
The big, beautiful trade.
The big, beautiful Slovenian boy. Our big, beautiful Slovenian.
The big, beautiful trade.
They call him a fat slob, but folks, he's not fat.
He's not fat. No.
Well, anyways, you got another one, or are we done?
I don't even know if this
I
is worth
love this because
mentioning.
I came in here, I was like, let me think of trades that could happen, like Najee Marshall. So, and then you're like, yeah, Giannis to the Mavs. It's like, oh, all right. Lowry to the Mavs. It's like, okay, think about that.
That's what we're doing. Let me see. All right, here's a 3-team trade, and it works. Somehow we get Giannis, and again, this is only if I'm able to fleece everybody and they do what I say.
Okay.
So I'm holding everybody captive. Everybody's tied up in my basement, and they can only get out if they say yes to this trade. So
this is going to be even more unhinged than all the other ones.
Yes, this is probably my worst one.
Oh, all right.
We get Giannis.
Okay, well.
The Bucks will get Nikola Vucevic, Zach Collins, and Kevin Huerter.
Wow, great return.
As well as 3 first-round picks from Chicago, not from Dallas. And then Chicago gets Anthony Davis.
So the Mavs get AD for Giannis for AD straight up.
The Bulls will facilitate everything we need for the Giannis trade, and we'll get them Anthony Davis. Yep. The Bulls are that dumb. I told you, I think very lowly of the Bulls.
Well, I'm actually, if this were somewhat possible, if the Bulls were to be like, yeah, you know what, we love AD, he's a Chicago kid, we want him.
Yeah.
We'll give up X amount of picks. Then, yeah, maybe you could reroute those picks to Chicago and then give up your future picks. So So AD, it's for future picks from you, and you get Giannis.
Yeah, why not?
Hell
Boom,
yeah.
Marcel's. Oops.
Marcel's smoking that Fenty. Fentanyl?
Hey, man.
Is that what that means?
I don't know what the kids were talking about.
You smoke. People are smoking fentanyl.
They're eating the dogs.
Jesus Christ, man! No wonder.
They're eating the
No wonder
cats.
this generation's cooked.
These kids.
See, our generation just did Xanax, and like, look how
My
we turned out.
generation was eating cinnamon on a spoon. Just
That's right. I did that growing up, and then the hot pepper challenge, hot chip challenge. Or some
Yeah,
shit like
I did
that.
the hot chip, and I was sweating.
Yeah. See, our generation had to figure it out, man. Hot chip challenge, Xanax, and that's it.
Yeah, I didn't do pills. I can barely do ibuprofen.
Yeah, see, me either. I didn't do any of that stuff. I'm saying people did it, and now people are doing fentanyl. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on, man.
The goal isn't to die.
Yeah.
It's just to have a good time.
Eating Tide Pods, that was just a few bad apples.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That was just a few bad seeds ruining
I don't
the whole
think that
batch.
was our generation. That was
Right, that was
the younger generation.
Yeah, we'll put that on.
We ain't eating Tide Pods. What?
We weren't doing. We were eating cinnamon whole. But
we were doing the what was it called? The Harlem Shake Challenge.
Harlem Shake Challenge,
Yeah,
the
we were
ALS
doing
Ice
that.
Bucket Challenge. Like all of our challenges
having
were
fun.
raising awareness for serious causes.
Yeah, we were just out here having fun.
And boroughs in New York City.
Yeah.
And now it's just like. Now, I mean, who even knows what's going on?
I don't know. I do just feel old as these kids just change their slang.
Coney
and stuff.
2012. We were trying to end.
What was that?
Yeah, that was a clear. That
Some
was a clear
guy
grift.
in Africa.
That was a grift
warlord?
before we really knew that you could grift as hard as you could
Bro,
on social media.
So there were people in my school that had like
age.
Stop Coney 2012 shirts.
Performative
They had
kings.
like little rubber bands. Like there was merch for it. But I'm like,
Right.
what am I, a senior in high school, going to do about some African warlord with like a child army?
Deploy.
Well, little did I know, a few years after I graduated, I decided to do that.
But you didn't go to Africa.
I didn't go to Africa.
That'd be funny if they're like, hey, remember Coney, guys? We got him.
Go get him. Oh my God.
We're sending you in as a strike force.
What if I use your live stream to reveal that I'm the guy that got Coney?
That would be great. Is he still out there? I know nothing about that.
Probably. It was like a thing for like a month and then, okay, on to the next. That's when I learned, we don't care enough about things.
Well, this was when, that was like the first like big social media push thing where it's like everyone comes together like, oh, we're going to do it. And then a month later, everyone's like, yeah, we're gonna do it.
All right, on to the next thing.
Did they find him or not? That was like the Live Strong bracelets for that for a long time.
I remember, I had a couple of those.
It was like,
I had a bunch of those little bracelets.
dude,
rubber bands.
everyone at middle school was doing the Shador Sanders like, I got the orange one. You don't even care about the orange cancer, do you?
I got all the colors.
I got the pink one. You must not care about breast cancer if you don't have the pink one.
Shameful.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, let's some of these super chats real quick. G with the $4.99. Can I get credit for Keaton Wagler for my super chats over the season? I'm now scared as he could go as high as 6 because of that 46-point game. Is that the Tennessee guy?
I do believe that it is. He's been really. He's turning heads. Like people starting to take notice of him.
Draft nerds on Twitter, the spreadsheet guides do not like him from what I saw. They don't like any of these guards actually.
And that's the funny part because I think none of, like you said, the stat nerds like the majority of the players that people like me and you like, oh, these are great guys. These
Yeah.
are great talents. So it's something with the stats and the advanced analytics that has the eye test.
Illinois.
which is not on the same
Illinois.
page. Oh, it's Illinois?
Sometimes it scares me because I'll look at some of their old stuff and I'm like, damn, these guys are right a lot. They are kind of right a lot.
I don't know. Were they right about Killian Hayes?
I don't remember. Some of them are wrong, though. And the thing with all these advanced stats is I still think it's true now that they always over-favor bigs.
Always.
But I think part of the argument there is like, yeah, these guys are always good in the league. So maybe their ceiling's capped, but like you know what you're getting.
To be fair, a lot of these bigs, their issues isn't
They
really...
hate AJ DeBonza. They do.
They do, and it's odd. But like when it comes to the bigs, like you said, like they favor the bigs. I think that's also because the numbers won't show, are you going to get hurt? Are you going to miss time? Are you not going to develop? Are you like, it's almost like we're only taking your raw stats right now and converting it to NBA stats. And it translates.
Yeah.
But with bigs, there's so many other factors that hurts their growth. Dab.
Just dab on. That was another thing we used to do.
Oh, yeah.
Never really got in on that. Because I hated Cam Newton, and the only reason I did was because I had somebody that I went to high school with that me and him used to argue all the time about sports, and he was a big Cam Newton fan. That was it. There was no other reason. I liked him at Auburn, and then when he went to the NFL, that was it.
I used to dab just super unironically, like talking to friends. Oh yeah, we're gonna go out to the clubs. Okay, cool, bet.
Then that was a different time.
And I just
we
walked
were
away.
so innocent.
You know, they say 2026 is the new 2016.
I've heard that, and guess what? It ain't happening because we went through some type of portal in 2020, and everything got dark.
Yeah.
Everything got dark and fucked up.
I hate it.
I know. And then TGK with the 2. Need this duo on a weekly basis. Yes, sir, TGK. We're getting close to being daily on this show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we'll have to work something out.
Hey, man, I don't mind it. I love it. I think it's been a great time. I've had a lot of fun so far.
I agree. Hopefully this time next week, the trade deadline will be happening.
Why not do a 24-hour live stream on Thursday? I'm
not doing a 24.
Okay,
I usually go live at like 9 that day.
Yeah, I'll probably go live noon to midnight. I'll pull a 12-hour.
Well, I after the trade deadline, it's just like, all right, I'm done.
All right, good night.
But I'm just so worried about trade deadline. I really am.
It can either be crazy or it can be lame as hell.
If it ends up being lame as hell, my only ask is that they don't come out on like Monday and like, hey guys, Giannis is not getting traded. Like the Bucks have come out and they're saying we're not trading him. We'll wait till the summer. Like at least let it drag out into the final minutes of the trade deadline.
I just don't think
so we could sit and talk about things.
Of course, just give me something to talk about. But I truly can see, and I have a feeling, but I can see this season being extremely boring. Like imagine
I think the playoffs will still be really fun.
Imagine if the Thunder go and win it again. Yeah, it's boring.
Yeah, but like
boring.
A Thunder Nuggets conference finals would be unbelievable.
You just got to play it out right. I want 7 games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about the playoffs because I think it's weirdly wide open, but I do want a fun trade deadline because that's like one of the funnest parts of the season.
Oh, yeah.
So anyways, thanks for coming out, man. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Mavericks Digest as well as on YouTube at Mavericks Digest. This changes everything.
That's right. This changes absolutely everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't liked the stream yet, make sure you do so. We'll be back, I guess, next week. We'll be back next week. Weird-ass week. Couldn't come in on Tuesday because the roads were icy. And, you guys don't want me to risk my life, do you?
Not at all.
No, come on now. Like, I'm not that much of a servant to you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Love you all. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Congratulations, Julian, for winning the contest. That's on Tuesday. Can't wait. And yeah, if there's ever like a big trade or something, I'll go live immediately, and I'm sure you will as well.
For sure.
Yeah, so go check out Marcel. Thanks for coming, man. These shows are always great.
Thank you for having me.
Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Drink water.
Try, drink some water.